Are the Lakers on the verge of a game-changing signing that could redefine their season? With the latest buzz swirling around a potential addition that promises to elevate the team's championship ambitions, every fan should be on high alert. This could be the moment we've all been waiting for, a pivotal move that could take our beloved Lakers back to the top. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all the latest Lakers news. Last night, something unexpected unfolded during the Lakers game against the Knicks, and it's making waves across the NBA landscape. Stephen A. Smith, a prominent ESPN commentator, was confronted by none other than LeBron James right there courtside. Now, I know many of you have seen the footage circulating online, where LeBron approached Smith in what seemed like an intense exchange. And while Smith has confirmed that it was indeed about his son, Bronny, I can't help but dive deeper into the implications of this moment and what it means for the Lakers and all of us as fans. Smith revealed that LeBron was not just addressing him as a player, but as a father. This brings a whole new layer of intensity to the situation. As a passionate Lakers fan, I can feel the emotion behind LeBron's words. He's fiercely protective of his family, and that instinct kicked in when he heard Smith's comments. It's a reminder that behind the headlines and analysis, these athletes are real people with families, aspirations, and concerns. And who can blame LeBron for wanting to defend his son? LeBron's confrontation highlights a critical aspect of being in the spotlight. As fans, we often forget that these players are not just names on a jersey. They feel the weight of our expectations, our criticisms, and yes, our praises too. When Smith mentioned that he had been critical of Bronny's performance, it struck a chord with LeBron. It's a tough balance for any athlete, especially when their children are involved. Now, let's think about the strategic implications here. LeBron's passion for his family can translate into a fierce motivation on the court. As we look ahead, if this exchange fuels him further, how does that impact the Lakers' season? With the stakes as high as they are, we know that LeBron thrives under pressure. The fire that burns within him when it comes to his family could propel the entire team forward. And here's where it gets particularly interesting. Smith's comments and LeBron's reaction might shed light on the dynamic between the media and players. Are we, as fans and commentators, crossing lines when we discuss personal matters? I mean, we all want the best for Bronny, but is it our place to critique a young player based on expectations that are often unrealistic? As I ponder this, I can't help but feel torn. On one hand, we need honest analysis, especially from someone like Smith, whose insights are valuable. But on the other hand, the emotional toll on players and their families is immense. So, do you think this was the best decision for Smith to speak out? I want your thoughts on that because honestly, I'm conflicted. The Lakers are at a pivotal point in their season, and this added layer of family dynamics could play a significant role in how they perform moving forward. Will LeBron channel this confrontation into motivation? Will he elevate his game even more for Bronny? The questions are endless, and as fans, we have a front-row seat to this unfolding drama. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe this family aspect will impact LeBron's game? How do you feel about the media's role in discussing personal subjects like this? It's a conversation we need to have, and your insights are crucial. We've all been buzzing about the recent trade that sent Anthony Davis packing and brought Doncic to Los Angeles. It's a move that's changing the very landscape of our beloved Lakers, and let me tell you, it's been a wild ride since then. Stephen A. Smith recently threw some serious shade at Jeannie Buss, claiming she's not being entirely truthful about why the Lakers made this bold move. He suggests it wasn't just about Davis being unhappy. It was all about seizing the opportunity to land a superstar like Doncic. Now, I get where Smith is coming from. The idea that the Lakers would trade away a player of Davis's caliber purely because of complaints seems a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? It's Doncic we're talking about here, the potential face of the franchise and a generational talent that could lead us to championship glory for years to come. If Doncic wasn't on the table, I doubt Buss would have cared too much about what Davis had to say. The reality is, every executive in the NBA would jump at the chance to make this trade. And let's talk about Jeannie Buss for a moment. She's excited about this deal, and honestly, who wouldn't be? Trading a player like Davis, who has had his share of injury woes, for a young superstar who's just beginning to scratch the surface of his potential? That's a no-brainer for any franchise. It's even more remarkable considering that just a few months ago, nobody believed this kind of trade was possible. But here's where it gets even more interesting. After the trade, both LeBron James and Anthony Davis were left in the dark about the negotiations. Can you imagine that? The two stars of the team, out of the loop during a month-long negotiation process. Davis even mentioned in an interview that he was surprised to find out how things unfolded. It raises questions about the internal dynamics of the organization and how they communicate with their stars. Yet, despite the rocky start, Luka is fitting in beautifully with the Lakers. Just last night, he put up a staggering 32 points against the New York Knicks, along with 7 rebounds and 12 assists. You can feel the energy shifting with him on the floor. Austin Reeves even mentioned how Doncic's killer mentality brings a whole new dynamic to the team. That kind of attitude can ignite a fire in everyone else, and it's clear the team is motivated to win now more than ever. Luka and LeBron are forming one of the most dangerous partnerships we've seen in years. It's like they're unlocking each other's potential in real time. The Lakers have a 12-2 record since the trade, and a remarkable 9-2 record with Doncic on the court. Something is definitely clicking, and as a die-hard Lakers fan, I can't help but feel excited about what this means for our future. But here's where I want to hear from you. Do you think this was the best decision for the Lakers? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, we've got Doncic, a transcendent talent. On the other, we're saying goodbye to Davis, who, when healthy, is a game-changer in his own right. This trade could either be the best thing that ever happened to us, or a decision we regret down the line. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. How do you feel about Jeannie Buss's comments? Do you believe the Lakers made the right call? The debate is on, and your voice matters. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things Lakers. And make sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep this conversation going. And as always, let's go Lakers.